Your man really doesn't have an eye patch here. He looks slightly different.
He's got a different name.
Yeah, so weird.
Everyone's got a different name.
Yeah, they all have different variations of this guy.
Yeah.
Weird. We have the same variation of people out here, though. Like these two people here.
Different names.
Sometimes I forget that we're just
different.
Case in point, once we push back the bus. I can't believe I'm here.
Oh yeah, yours is Shipmaster Quinto.
Of course they're with it.
Mine is a random like Japanese name.
Are we just using this to chat, or are we actually like playing?
Let's see how it goes. We could try a match play and see if we keep the conversation going. Kind of keeps us active on things. And if not, and you feel like it's too much and it's too crazy, then we'll go back to Minecraft and think about a different thing.
Okay.
I think as long as we can keep this on like difficulty 4 or 3, I think we'll be fine. That way it's not too overwhelming to us that we're just fully engrossed in doing this.
Take command of the galaxy's liberation.
But good enough that we can have some good gameplay going as well as talk about what we wanted to talk about. We got a direct coming out. We got
good old Nintendo.
Yeah,
my
favorite. Good old slappy boy Nintendo. Good old slap me silly daddy Nintendo.
For non-announcing motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely. Kevin, where you at, huh? Where you at?
Hey, I got through.
What?
I got through.
No.
How are you level 17?
What did you say, Kevin? I didn't hear you.
Trying. Give him a second.
Sorry.
Give him some time, you know.
Jeez. How the hell are you level 17?
Oh my god, okay, I was just asking.
Genesis.
Well, Destinoto, I don't know. I don't know, I play, you know. I don't play a lot, but I play. And I got like 29 hours in this game, I think, so far.
Oh my god. Kevin, you haven't been playing, have you?
Nope.
You played with me last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. One day out of the past, 4?
What level are you? What are you, 14? 15?
13?
Oh, you're still
Oh, you were 14.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
you know.
100 years of rapid evolution.
You
I got
have put in at least double the time than any one of us.
Have I?
Yes.
Helldivers. The Super
Where does it show that again? Oh, it does. I know what. Career. Hang on. I got it. Hold. Ah, shit, it's not working.
Man says I put 29 hours into this game. Where's the time how much time I put in this game? Cool.
I have 14 hours. So you literally have double of mine.
So the PlayStation itself says how many hours, right? But we all know that's not always correct. Okay.
Helldivers seems accurate so far. For me, at least,
I want to agree.
Man, there was one game that was like horribly wrong for me, and I forget what it was.
There's
like,
so many games that are horribly wrong. Yeah. There's so many games
like
where it's
5 hours of this game, and I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, there's a few games like that for me, where it's like, you put like 3 hours into this. I'm like, I beat the campaign, and it's 20 hours at minimum. What are you talking about?
Oh, Remnant's correct. Remnant 2, 129 hours.
Yeah, that would be pretty
correct.
correct. Yeah,
my
129 hours. What is it? 7,000 hours?
No. $11.98. 7,000 is too much. It's if you can count on my PS3 time. It's probably like 2,500, honestly.
Yeah, it's not a big number at all,
But
right?
like
It's not
PS4,
nothing crazy.
PS5, 1198. It's not that much.
Ah, no, of course not. Of course not. Of course not that much.
What the fuck? There we go.
Of course not a lot. While we're waiting for Kevin, I'm already broadcasting, so welcome everybody again to another episode of Crafting a Chat. As you can all probably tell, we're in a different venue today, guys. We're in Helldivers 2.
We're on my ship.
As I was, yes, we're on
SES
Adam's
Mother
ship
of the
here.
Stars.
Yes. Welcome everybody to the SES Mother of the Stars. We figured Helldivers 2 has been such a topic in the gaming world lately. We might give this a shot and see how this works, and see how we feel about maybe going around in a match or two, and kind of continuing to talk about our topics. Like Adam had so fantastically spoke last week in his speech that he gave. We definitely are entering a different era of Crafting a Chat, and I think maybe that would come with a change of venue. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go along. If we like to do this, we'll maybe keep it here as long as our conversations stay organic and pretty well made. If not, then maybe we'll go back to Minecraft and think about something else. We'll go back to the drawing board and figure it out. We're just flying around.
For freedom.
Yeah, the wind is blowing the kid no matter what. The wind, there was one time we were playing this and Adam was like, there's a lot of wind in this ship.
Weirdly windy in here. Well, if you just stand still, your cape like was moving. Like our capes were just flying.
I don't think they're flying anymore, actually.
I wish they'd add the cape twirl in.
Were they?
No,
Oh,
they're
no.
not. Well, we were over here. Hold on, let's see.
Wait, did they take the wind away? Oh shit, they did.
They took the whole wind away.
Yeah, no, they're not moving as much.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a shame.
I mean, listen, realistic cape physics. Let's be real here. This is better, and the wind moving in some way.
Well, I'm standing right underneath the fan, so game's trash. Trash.
I'm not too sure what that fan to be blowing, but you know.
Kevin, how's it going?
Over here.
Democracy calls for aid.
What you currently looking at?
Answer.
Right here in career. Come to your armory and career over here.
Oh.
Might not show properly though. Might show everything with 0. This game's been having a very successful rough time. If that's the best way to probably put it.
I'm at 2,271 enemy kills.
Nice.
I've killed no automatons, no terminids, no friendly fires, no grenade kills, no melee kills, no eagle kills, no deaths, no shots fired, no shots hit. I'm crushing it.
I'm at a total of 8,908.
I played 26 missions and I've won 21. That's pretty good.
Well, good win ratio. on that. Good
Win rate up. Win rate
Nice,
up.
nice. I like it.
Genesis, what's yours?
What's my win rate?
It's at the bottom.
Take a look here. Missions played 57. Missions won 51.
Hey!
Wow.
You're here.
That's pretty high.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like I failed way more missions than that. I don't know. That number may be slightly skewed because I know I've not extracted successfully that many times.
That's
and I
not
don't know what
completing the mission.
the completing mission is. Just doing the objective on the map, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So,
It's not extracting?
right. That's not extract. There's a separate stat for successful extractions.
Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I got I got way less than.
No, you're a Helldiver. You're expendable. If you complete the mission, that's good
That's
enough.
fair. There's also a
You get
thing,
all rewards.
There's a
except
thing
for samples.
you can what is it with your voice? You can set it to randomize upon death.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Interesting. While we're still waiting for Daddy to hop in here, let's start how we normally start here. Actually, what did we all do last week, Adam? You want to start?
Sure. I watched more Suits.
Your fellow Helldivers rage against the enemy's
I played some
tyranny.
Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Hard ship space breaker.
No, don't do that. And then
Hard breaker ship space.
And then I played some Helldivers 2.
Oh, yeah.
And if my memory is correct, I had 3 hours in it last week on the podcast in my speech. So now I played 11 hours of Helldivers 2. So
I'm excited. I'm excited. I love it.
I have no opinions on it.
Okay, of course you don't. Yeah, of course you got no opinions on this game. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I wish this running counted in real life for my body.
You're making laps.
I'm making
laps.
laps. I've done so many laps.
Yeah, your character is absolutely a triathlon runner at this point.
I also want to point
you
out
should be-
I was the only one here on time.
Yes, we appreciate that.
In the game, Kevin was here on time. He was way early. I just want to throw that out there. No offense, Kevin.
Kevin, thank you.
Innocence
Kevin,
perished
how about you go
every
next?
wasted second. We must act.
I played a little bit of Helldivers 2. Played some Balatro.
Democratic
Balatro? I don't really know how the hell you're supposed to
I don't
pronounce
know,
that
man.
game.
What is that?
I played some before the podcast. It's a roguelike poker game.
Oh,
You're welcome again, Kevin.
Deck builder. Yeah, I at first, so okay, I got some thoughts about the marketing for this game. The trailers for this game are trash. The trailers are complete and utter trash. And whoever was like, these are what we're gonna use. Cut, print, here we go. Fire that person immediately. Unless
Must be the
it's
same
made by
people
one
who-
person, then like please, I'm sorry, but like you need to actually show gameplay. Because the trailers that came out for this game, I was like, this isn't poker. This is Yahtzee. Like, it has the same shit, and all you're doing is basically, like, forcing certain things, like a full house or a straight or blah, blah, blah. No, there's actually a lot more, like, poker things going on in the actual gameplay of the game. You have a full 52 deck, or 52 card deck of cards you start with. From there, that's a whole other story. But, like, it is much more of a poker game than what the trailers show, because the trailers are basically just like, wow, look at this big hand. Wow, look at this big hand. Wow, look at this. This card copies shit. Oh my god, look, another big hand. Holy shit. Which is like what you're trying to go for, I suppose. But it I don't know, man. They could have showed off different things and gotten the point actually across, in my opinion. But the reason why I bought the game was because this game freaking reviewing like almost perfect, and honestly, it's a really fun game. A lot of strategy going on. There's luck sort of involved, but you can kind of bend that and tweak it, and the more you play, the more you unlock, and you know, all the good roguelike deck builders. All the concepts are in this game basically. Honestly, you don't really need to know a whole lot about poker. They give you everything you need to
The bridge is
like
yours, Helldivers.
cheat, like as far as the real world is considered. But like you can look at your deck, literally see, like the game will keep track of what cards are still remaining in your deck, so you don't have to even like sit there and try to like remember what was played or what has come out of the deck, what you've discarded, all that. So really all you need to do is know like some semblance of hand rankings, which you can also look at while you're playing the game. And like if you don't mind a poker spin on a puzzle strategy game, and like puzzle strategy roguelikes are up your alley, just it's a good game. Good game for you. You really don't need to be an avid poker player or even good at poker. You just need to have a rough idea of like, hey, this is how poker is played in general, and how like a person would go from whatever cards you have currently in your hand to what is good. That's all the poker knowledge you need. So, good game, highly recommend. Only $15, can't go wrong. I think that's all I played. I might have played Prince of Persia. We'll throw it in there just in case I did.
I feel
Alright.
like you played Prince of Persia, I think, for a little.
I think I
probably
did. I think I
before-
did, waiting for people to hop on Helldivers. That sounds right.
Yeah, I think you did. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's another you're up.
Well, we played some Helldivers.
Surprise there, right? Shock there.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Sorry, when we get to Genesis, he won't say that.
No, yeah, I have some.
Yeah, I'm
feelings
really
for that.
feeling he won't.
Great to see the GCS in action. Spewing bug-killing gases.
You know, I forgot to write stuff down that I did, but if you give me a
Sorry,
moment here,
that
I
was
can
mean.
I've been doing well with writing the things down, and I totally forgot this week. I know I watched some stuff. I watched this Swedish film yesterday called The Abyss.
Wait, what?
It's a Swedish film on Netflix. It's called
The
The
original
Abyss.
one?
Can you
This
move,
one
sir?
came out in 2023.
Nope, not the original one. All right.
Oh, was there another one?
I don't remember. What was it? Adam, help me out. Was it just Abyss or was it The Abyss? The one
There-
with like the diver on the cover?
Hold on, this asshole's in the way again.
I'm standing next to him watching her the distraction.
I
Oh,
think
is
there's
it from
the
89?
yeah the '89
Abyss
one
from
is what you're
89.
talking about, Kevin.
Yeah, all black
this is-
cover with like a diver and blue
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, this is definitely something totally different.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing to do with diving, nothing to do with the sea.
Okay.
Weird
It
title.
was, yeah, but it only really made sense towards the end, because most of the movie. So it's set in this place where I guess it's somewhere in Sweden. I forgot the name of the area, but that specific area was a place where it was a big mining town, right? And there's mines everywhere, I guess,
Makes sense.
surrounding the region. And so there's spots where the ground just collapses sometimes. And it hasn't happened, it hasn't been horrible, but they have had to move the city completely. They had to move an entire city like Patrick did when he moved Bikini Bottom. And then they had to move it somewhere else. Take it and push it somewhere else. Yeah.
That idea made me stupid. Then I saw kill.
Yes, they had to do that. And now it's been like peaceful for a while. Nothing's really happened. But then suddenly there's this small crack in the ground that spans for a long range. And then the one day it gets huge and it just opens up and it's just like whole just a rift in the ground. And this lady who's in charge of the mines, they gotta check the Richter scale all the time because they get rock
Johnson.
damn, I forgot what the
Johnson.
terms they use.
Rock
I
slide.
guess it's no,
Rock shimmy.
no,
Rock shake.
Rock mom.
something like
Rock
Rock
lobster.
lobster.
There it
It's
is.
like it's a mini
Adam, I can always
earthquake
count on
that
you.
happens.
Same
Like a
Kevin. Same.
mini earthquake, and they have to check the Richter scale every time on the phone
Oh,
to see
rock
what
shift.
happened. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it.
Rock power.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Rock
rocket
Pokemon.
power. Let's go.
Rocket power. Good times.
Basically, right? And so by the end of the
Okay.
movie, this mom is trying to save her son, and her son
Uncle
is
Dino.
on this bottom floor of this building. So she has to go down and get him, but there's no floor anymore. So he's on the outer corner of the room, and the entire floor is gone, and all you see is a giant abyss going down.
I know.
Yeah,
what's
so it's
inside.
like a drama
Is it a
Is it a
movie.
disaster movie?
Yeah, because right before this, the entire portion of the town just goes into the floor, it just sinks.
Straight in.
And slowly, the road just gets eaten up and it just falls down. And,
Squadron.
Oh, that thing is gone.
Hey, Desinoro.
Yeah.
Because we're full.
Real quick. Alright? Hey, Genesis. I want you to read the level. That's my character's level for me real quick.
It says 13.
There you go. Alright. That's it. I got my
I don't
goal.
think he remembers.
why don't you shut your goddamn trap and let Deathnote finish his talk, okay?
Good for you. Acting like you care about somebody else talking.
Hey, why don't you get off that stupid thing and get us into a damn planet here? Let's get off the ship.
Whoa.
Okay,
I like
then,
Yes.
Helldivers across the galaxy are fighting for every inch
Oh,
of
I watched
territory.
22 Jump Street
Where were
again.
you
That was
doing?
really
No,
fun.
I said leave, yes.
Very
Oh.
enjoyable. Every time I watch that movie, it's great.
I don't think I've seen it.
20, you didn't see 20, did you see 21 Jump Street?
I don't think so. Well,
Oh
did I?
my god.
What's the
it's
one with Mark
such-
Wahlberg? Like, he
That's-
dies in the beginning of the movie.
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
other
other
guys or
guys,
something,
yeah.
Transformers.
Yeah.
That movie was bad.
Secure
Yeah, Kevin, you would absolutely hate 22 Jump Street.
Alright, cool.
But it's so
Thanks, Adam.
funny.
You're welcome.
I used to
Yeah,
think
if he
it's
doesn't
so
like the other
funny.
guys, he's not gonna like 22 Jump Street. I'll tell you that much right now.
Really? I
Yeah.
feel like Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill do such a good job with their comedy.
Ooh, you
Oh
are not
god, I
selling
can't
it.
stand Jonah Hill.
You are not selling it,
Jonah
my
Hill
guy.
also,
Oh, you don't like them?
I hate Jonah Hill so
Oh,
much.
okay.
Didn't you
I can
The
see
only
why.
movie I
Right now,
could
too,
barely
and
tolerate.
drug
Actually, no,
dealer
that's
now?
not true. There was one movie. Was he in Moneyball?
Oh no, yeah, he was. Kevin, you might like that
Moneyball was
war
good.
one too. He was in.
I
War
didn't.
Dogs?
War
War Dogs
yeah.
was stupid.
You didn't like War Dogs?
It was good.
It was okay, but like I would never own it or choose to watch it.
Okay.
I did see it in theaters though.
Oh.
Wait, did I see it with you?
Probably.
I think I did.
I think you did.
Oh. Well,
Jonah Hill lose like a bunch of weight now and he looks way different now. Isn't that a thing with him now? He looks super different.
he's
He
much
lost
more
his weight.
slender than he was than he
Yeah.
was in all his old movies.
Moneyball was so good though. Oh my god. Oh.
Moneyball was good, yeah. I also watched The Sitter, another Jonah Hill movie, older one though. Who is really like, I couldn't believe how the kids in the movie were being. The little girl was like
can't be
like
any
a
worse than it.
hoe. She was like a mini hoe. It's just
A what?
You heard him.
Because she wants to go to a club, and she's like 12. She wants to go to a club and have the time of her life. And the club, I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like,
The time of my life.
and she wants to like, she wants to wear makeup all the time, and then their stepbrother is some what was he? I don't think he was Russian, but he spoke a different language. And he would always be like the odd out and be like doing bad things because he goes from one white family to another white family who decides to adopt him. And then the other kid takes anxiety medication because his parents believe that something's wrong with him, like psychologically, but it turns out he's just gay. And he didn't want to really acknowledge it, I guess. And this is like
Why are there 5 pods?
There's only
Article
4.
2011.
That's weird.
Back in 2011.
How close? How close? How close?
He's talking.
Throwing supply beacon.
Desinode, you done?
No, but
Found something.
What else he did?
Wait, did I talk about
Tagging
GG
map.
for last week?
Southwest.
You
I think I
did.
did. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
I
You did
watched
talk about that last
Zombieland
week.
Double Tap, finally.
Oh, how was it?
Found something.
It was, I thought
Wasn't
I
better than
was...
the first one, right? Wasn't better than the first one.
No, it never.
It wasn't better than the first one, no, but I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good for what it was. For a sequel, for all the actors coming back, they're all doing the same roles. They're all being the same way. They're all funny and a lot of good jokes. They had this whole doppelganger scene where somebody that looks like Jesse Eisenhower's there, and Eisenberg.
Eisenhower, I like that better. Can you imagine? He should play that role. That'd be fantastic. That'd be the best comedy I've ever seen in my life.
And another doppelganger of Woody Harrelson appears at one point in the movie, and they actually did a pretty decent job with handling that scene. It wasn't as cringe as you'd think. They'd handle it for a sequel and whatever.
Okay.
I think the only character that wasn't that great, that didn't really do too much, was Abigail Breslin's character.
He took a back seat in this movie, from what I remember reading about this movie.
He did, yeah. She was kind of just I feel like more of a side character than part of the main cast, to be honest.
When she was a big integral part of the last time, right? She was the one who instigated some shit with, oh, you should leave them. You don't need to sit here with them. And
yeah, I mean, she was with Emma Stone the whole time.
Yeah. We're sisters. You can do all
But I guess, so in this movie, she's older. She's much older. Tell.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah, you could really tell. And I guess, so she's the little sister in the last movie. And in this one, she's kind of someone who is kind of alone, I guess, in the sense of
nobody's her age, not a couple with
nobody's
anybody.
her age.
Yeah.
She doesn't have, yeah, exactly. And even though I'll use the character name now, Tallahassee also doesn't have anybody. He kind of has her as a daughter in a way.
Yeah, they were trying to form the last movie, but he was just kind of thinking of her as a daughter. I feel like that wasn't even a thing. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think by the end, maybe.
But yeah,
I mean, he lost his son, remember? So he was trying to. So kinda.
Yeah. Kind of like a Joel and Ellie thing.
I mean, I don't know if I'd compare that, but okay.
In the same
Joel's
sense.
a real father.
Not to the same scale.
Joel's a real father, unlike Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
The doctor
the mouse.
too.
Oh, I don't even know his name.
I like my answer better.
What was your answer?
The mouse.
Oh,
yeah.
R3, get away from that. Okay.
Oh god.
Well, he's dumb.
Wait, what happened?
You armed the Hellbond, you idiot.
No, I did. No, I did. I didn't. And then I left.
I had no idea.
and then he just got.
was just there.
Yeah, well, you were talking. I want to interrupt.
Oh. I didn't even call my...
Calling down supplies.
Anything else you played or watched? Try to stay on topic, please. Ah!
On topic.
Hey, you keep going. I didn't call my. We don't care. That's not what you played.
No, no, it's played.
Oh,
You ready? You good? Finish?
Oh god. I got ran over.
Yeah, sure, we don't care. Well, is that duty done?
oh fuck. Yeah?
Alright, cool. We're done. Okay, cool. So I obviously, to everybody's surprise, I also played Helldivers. Nobody would have guessed that at all, That's just something totally nobody would have guessed. I have played Helldivers. I don't think I played anything else. I wanted to play Persona a little bit, and unfortunately Helldivers has been taken over all the time because it's just a ton of fun to play with friends. It's a lot of fun. I can't even complain about this game. Yeah, the servers have problems. It is what it is. But like, the thing with this game is that it's so different, and it's such a breath of like fresh air for just the normal, I mentioned before in the podcast, like normal PvP bullshit and all that.
Ready
Like,
to liberate.
I am glad to be playing something like this as of right now. It is a fun game, and I enjoy playing with fun. Other than that, I started watching Love is Blind.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I forgot.
Yeah. Love is Blind new season, real interesting so far. I have a lot of thoughts surrounding a lot of the cast. I will say I thought Matthew was going to stick around, and he left. So good riddance to that piece of shit, because he was definitely somebody who manipulated a lot of people. And was like, oh yeah, I didn't say this to her, and I didn't do that. He was playing so many games, and he shouldn't have been. Like, bro, what did you think was gonna happen? He made the whole speech about being an underdog too for like America, and he's like, yeah, America's watching me, and I know America loves an underdog, and I'm like, what does this have to do with the show? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, the camera's on. You know, I know America loves to see that a comeback story, and I'm like, comeback story of what? You manipulated two people? Is that what you're trying to say?
Democracy.
So, I don't know. Real interesting people so far. The most basic couple, I think, Adam and I agree, is definitely that Johnny and what's her name? Amy?
Yeah, Amy.
Definitely most basic people. Yeah.
Calling
The
in
one
reinforcements.
I'm kind of shocked about, I think, is that Clay and AD that I didn't think after what the comments he made towards her originally. I don't know, maybe. And then he had like this weird time where he cried and stuff like that. I was like, what you crying for, bro? What's going on? Why are you crying for? Why are you looking like a bitch on TV? What's wrong with you? So some of the, I don't know. I'm on episode 3. I'm gonna see what essentially happens after the fact, but it is definitely interesting. This season. I don't think I played anything else. I don't think I watched anything else. I think that's it. I know Adam and I were talking about Moana a bunch, but I for some reason I thought I watched it.
Worth a watch, good movie.
Listen, one of the best. No, what I mean, one of the best. And with that, okay, cool. So we do have a couple of things. Next week will probably end up being next week will probably end up being the game scores. We have to do game scores next week, and then yeah, I'll talk about probably. Do we want to make predictions for Nintendo Direct for tomorrow?
I don't really have anything, but we can.
Okay, it is a partner direct, so they did say that it's from our third party. I'm assuming it's third party developer. Because it's a partner direct. I know one. The only one thing that's another hoping for is just also random Elden Ring drop. Well, not random, I should say. I think the internet saw this coming for a little while. Like, there were rumors about Elden Ring DLC getting dropped soon, or a trailer for it coming out tomorrow. Yeah.
Only now.
Yeah. Anybody have any thoughts on that Elden Ring trailer that's gonna drop tomorrow? Anybody excited for that? I don't think so.
It's about time. It's a good time to work on it, so.
Yeah.
A good chunk. And there's also some leak of another collector's edition coming out for it.
What, like a redo, like a game of the year?
Freedom never
Yeah, game of the year, and like a re-release of like a collector's edition. I don't know.
Interesting.
Oh, Wario. I don't know if any of the
Reinforcements!
people did.
Got it. Nice.
260 euros. Wait.
Joining the fray. Calling in an orbital strike.
So the partner direct that's happening tomorrow, if it is indeed third-party games, I feel like we're going to see a ton of ports coming out
Dropping
for
a pin. Southeast.
things that are already out, obviously, things that are already released on either current gen or previous gen, like PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know how much more stuff they can just try and port to the Switch, especially with the Switch 2 rumored to come out next year. That also got pushed back. That was another rumor that they're talking about where that was going to get pushed back. I don't know where they were moving that back to 2025 now instead of releasing sometime late holiday this year. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the party, the partner direct? Kevin, you got anything?
I don't know what the question was.
The partner direct, Nintendo partner direct?
Calling in an eagle.
Oh, I don't
For
hear
tomorrow?
shit.
Some of the third-party stuff is probably going to be... Oh, God. Hogwarts Legacy is already out on there. A lot of the current gen system games that came out in the past year or so are already on there, but they're like shitty-ass ports. I don't know what else they're going to have partner direct-wise. I mean... They can probably just...
Tagging map. North.
I don't know if retro is considered.
They're not bought by Nintendo, so they're definitely, I want to say, a partner.
Requesting air support.
Anybody think that we're going to see any Xbox games at the partner direct tomorrow?
Maybe.
Maybe what Phil Spencer was alluding to earlier. Maybe we're also going to have some Xbox games go straight to the Switch.
I can see that.
Yeah. That was mentioned just now. I was looking at the Reddits and I was like, oh, that's an interesting thought.
Why'd you be like Fallout 4?
Now, okay, if it's something like that, right? How far away was Fallout? How long has it been since Fallout 4 has been released?
2015.
That is a long time. We're in 2024 now.
Correct.
9 years?
Yes.
So 9 years later, the Switch is now getting a port of, let's say,
Oh my
Fallout 4, for
God.
example.
Calling in orbital strike.
That'd be kind of stupid, kind of crazy. I don't know if Sea of Thieves would even come there. I doubt the Switch can run Sea of Thieves.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Reinforcing.
That would be maybe something I wouldn't say maybe would come. Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is one that I think would come to the Switch. I think that's
Yeah,
almost
Hi-Fi
a
Rush is
given.
possible. Definitely possible.
Yeah, if there are Xbox games at the Direct, I would say Hi-Fi Rush is probably the most likely to actually get the Switch, given art style, given it's not like a graphically intense game where you're like, oh wow, how would this run on the Switch? It's pretty reasonable to be running on the Switch. So, seeing that there. Really interested in talking on Reddit. Xbox games. The partner direct.
Reloading.
Good shit. Super Monkey Ball potentially being there tomorrow.
That'd be nice.
Shin Megami Tensei 5? Oh, Vengeance? Oh, interesting. I don't know what that is. Endless Ocean.
Shin Megami Tensei is supposed to be like a re-release with more content.
Oh, like how they do like the Royal Editions with Persona?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, that would make sense.
Tagging
Sega and Atlas are always hungry for money when it comes to that.
company's not, you know.
I mean,
Reloading. Found
Lethal
something.
Company.
No.
listen, when is Lethal Company going to come to consoles? That's the big question, right? When's that going to come to consoles?
Man, I would.
That would be a lot
Rare
of fun.
sample acquired.
All I heard was
That'd
which
be-
company's not, so I named the first company that came up.
Listen, that's fair. That's fair. I agree.
I don't
with
even
that
know
one,
what the
that's fair.
context was. I don't know anything.
That's okay. That's fair enough. A fair enough one. Some people are saying expect Crazy Taxi reboot to be shown up tomorrow.
I saw a terrible rumor about that.
Oh yeah, what'd you see about that?
Live service, 100 people.
So like a online Crazy Taxi where you get to
Yeah.
like, pick other people up?
The other people are also driving taxis.
Oh, interesting.
Nah, I don't play Crazy Taxi for that.
Oh well, no, I get you play Crazy Taxi because you want to play Crazy Taxi. Like you wanna be able to play how you play with Crazy Taxi and not worry about other folks, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Sega though is definitely behind the whole live service thing.
Yeah.
Because they don't have many live service. I think the only big live service they can have is Phantasy Star Online.
Requesting air support.
Is that Sega? I don't even know if that is Sega.
I think it is.
Requesting orbital strike.
Kevin, can you confirm if that's
Calling in
Sega?
orbital strike.
No
Yeah.
idea what you said.
Bug out post fire.
If Phantasy Star Online is Sega.
How would Kevin know that?
If anyone even has like, who does have that now? I freaking have no idea.
The one that got released for PS4, Phantasy Star Online 2 Genesis or whatever it was, or Genesis Eve Online.
Throwing grenade.
Yeah, they'll maybe get it eventually.
Oh, I get what that joke was. I understand what that joke was. I don't know if that's owned by Sega, though. I have no idea. I thought it was, but that could be one of their big live service games that they have. I know they're into the whole like live service parties that they want to go in that party now. And kind of do something about that, but I don't know. Sega's weird. Sega's weird when it comes to some of these things.
Reinforcing. Heavy. Northeast. Close.
Kill that.
Okay.
Democracy has landed.
We also have a Pokemon thing the next in the next couple of days as well. After that, I think on the 27th
Calling down
is
a
when they
support
confirmed the
weapon.
Pokemon Direct as well. So we're not going to get any first-party Pokemon news from anything around that tomorrow. And I mean, considering the position that they're in with Pal World too, I think they're suing them, right?
No.
I think they're suing them.
They said they'd look into it.
They are clearly not going to, because it's been around for a while. They would have sued them if they felt like there was some kind of stolen.
He's made a whole skit about that they're going to sue them.
Yeah, he did.
He made a whole damn skit about that shit. Well, maybe they're suing them.
Mag's empty.
Anything else, or?
I mean, that's all I got for the Nintendo Direct stuff. I was looking for some of the rumors. It's a lot of stuff that we already talked about for that. Specifically the Direct stuff. But I don't know. We'll see what partner Direct has for tomorrow. What is it? 40 minutes? 30 minutes long tomorrow?
20 or 30, I don't know.
That's cool. So it's a decent show. It's not a short one, but it's also not an extremely long one. And then the Pokemon one, I think, is another 30 minutes.
Okay.
Calling in reinforcements.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's That was such
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Yeah.
Reporting to the front.
We might see that Sonic game pop up back again tomorrow, the one that was announced with the last PlayStation showcase, and not showcase, state of play.
Requesting air support.
That may show up tomorrow. Or maybe we might see a Switch version of it tomorrow. Because I doubt Sega would be like, oh yeah, you can't release this on a Switch. They want to put Sonic as many places as they can at this point. What else? Anybody else got something to talk about this week?
Sending in an eagle.
Adam, you got it?
Nope. Not really.
Prosperity.
None I can think of. Talk about Helldivers too.
Listen.
Talking Microsoft or no?
Oh, we could talk Microsoft. What you got, Daddy? What you thinking?
Oh, I can't say what I need to say right now. So.
Why'd you bring it up?
That would require thinking. I mean, it's something I wanted to talk about, but that requires me to actually like sit here and reason through things.
Well, we can reason through things since we had that. But essentially, yeah, I can start us out with a little Microsoft stuff. So,
can we talk about? Let's just talk about Helldivers till we get back to the ship. And then
yes. Can we also talk about how fucking failure Skull and Bones was, and how everybody expected this game to be a failure?
I didn't play it.
People
So
so shocked of. Excuse me.
It's reviewing okay. It's not reviewing as bad as everyone thought it was going to, which is shocking in a way.
It's still a piece of shit.
It's just, it's not, you know. Somehow it's worse than Black Flag.
Somehow it's worse than Black Flag in every single fucking way, when all they had to do was just take a shit portion of Black Flag out and put it into a game. But no, they fucked that up too. No surprise, it's Ubisoft, because they're a shit-ass fucking company anyway.
Yeah.
So guys, go buy Skull and Bones. Go get Skull and Bones. The best thing that we're gonna be making. It took us 8 years to fucking make the game, and it's still a piece of garbage. And I'm probably being generous with 8 years.
It was 9.
I don't know. Was it 9 years actually? Oh,
I think so.
fucking joke of a joke, bro. What a fucking joke. How are you gonna actually fucking sit here and tell people that you guys were working on this game, and it's this and that, and just...
Requesting air support. Can't deliver.
I'm just not surprised.
Reporting fortifications.
I gotta say, these ICBM missions in this is probably the most involved thing that you do in Helldivers in a mission that I've seen so far. There's like 9 steps to this thing to be able to activate this thing.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There's a lot of steps to this. Kevin and I were playing the other night, and like he stayed behind to actually complete the what do you call it? The
launching.
Yeah, and I made it out to extraction, and he's just like, he was on the way to make it, and he was still a little too far away, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do for that fucking ICBM. There's a lot of things you have to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of steps. I usually do it with it for Alex.
Oh, how's he been with it so far?
Good, he hasn't really played since, that one night we played with him for half a second.
Got it.
So, he's just getting annoyed
like
at the
I said.
server, so he's just been playing Baldur's Gate.
Listen, man, I get it. The servers, even like the dev was like commenting today, or the CEO was saying, guys,
Hold
we
off on
want you
getting
to
the
play
game,
the
it's
game.
okay.
Yeah,
Hold
get
on.
it when the servers are good. That's crazy how they're so successful. They'd be like, yeah, you know, we
It's
want
not
to
that
buy
they're
the game, but
successful. It's not. He's not saying that because they're successful. He's saying that because he wants people to have a good time with the product that they've created. If people buy in now and they're not getting on, they're just going to be upset all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't do that. Just get the game whenever."
I seen this the Steam reviews dropped down to mixed on this because of that. A lot of it's just connection issues and this and that, and I'm getting kicked from inside the game. So,
Yeah,
I
that
got
sucks.
the terminal.
yeah, because I mean, this is genuinely a fantastic game. It's unfortunate with the server issues,
Lot of
but
fun.
again, the team just wasn't prepared for it. They were like, "Oh God, all these people are playing." Our last game was not this big.
Yeah, not at all.
Traction await.
Dropping a pin. West.
Oh God, something's freaking out. Something on this map is freaking out really bad.
The pink thing?
Yeah, whatever the hell that is. Fine.
Yeah, it's the nuke.
What the hell?
It's so cool every time.
That is amazing.
This game's been a lot of fun. We were talking a little bit about like one of the things that makes this so much fun is the
Really
stratagems.
Yeah, the stratagems add a lot of. They add a lot of variety and just ways you can take enemies down in this game. It's not just all shooting. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
a
you
lot of
gotta do it
tension.
while you're doing everything.
The whole thing of like having an input
Calling in
combination is
reinforcements.
a whole. Yeah, whole thing in itself. That's awesome. What a great idea. For brilliant
I'm
idea.
surprised nobody else came up with that before. Oh my god. Somebody, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I don't know why you're over
Reinforcing.
He died.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't think an ambush was gonna show up out of nowhere.
Well, this is what this game is. It's all about getting ambushed and learning from your mistakes when you get ambushed, and then doing the same thing over again, even though you say that you learned from your mistakes, and that's just how you play this game.
I also said something that I think Kevin agreed with, that this reminds me of like the old Xbox 360 multiplayer days.
The LAN days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. I would definitely agree with you on that one. This game brings in like the old co-op days of like you just hop on. You know what this actually reminds me of for some reason? It just reminds me of Mag, and I don't know why. I think it's just because
Oh yeah. I could see a little bit of mag in this.
Yeah, like you got a squad
I could see
that
a
you
little
get
bit
to
of
play
every
with.
game in this. That's the thing.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I could see Halo, I could see Lost Planet, I could see Gears, I could see literally every game I've ever enjoyed playing with somebody else. It's here. Minecraft, probably not. Maybe not every game, but you know. Still
Yeah, I don't
nice.
know about Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know
I
about
don't know
Minecraft.
about that.
But yeah, it's great. It's a fun game.
The bombs exploding are one
The
of the coolest things.
ragdoll.
Yo, the ragdolls are hilarious. The ragdolls are some of the funniest things in this game, where you just see your character
Oh no.
just get literally fucked across the map. I got hit with a charger one time. That thing flew. That thing just hit me so far. I was like, where in the hell am I? Where did I even
Calling down
go?
a sentry. Calling in extraction.
Ah, fuck.
You know, I tried to just get my gun back.
You don't have to get your gun.
Yeah.
Bombs again.
Calling in reinforcements. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Ready to
Also,
liberate.
if you're looking for your heavy, you can always bring that back.
Like your heavy weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but I also had like a 6-minute timer on my heavy weapon. So that's why I was like,
Oh, I
wait.
see, I see, I see.
Yeah. Oh god, why did you bring this? Oh, okay.
I didn't bring it. What did I bring?
No, I thought you brought your stupid murder turret.
Did I kill myself?
But it was
My
just
murder
Kevin, not a
turret?
kid. Yeah, that one that randomly kills you and us every like 2 seconds. But it was just Kevin, a responsible person. It's okay.
That's the mortar one that I,
Yeah, that one sucks.
responsible for. Yeah, that mortar, it doesn't, it really needs to,
Ending in an eagle.
they need to be able to distinguish between where the enemy is and just with the player. If it's too close to the player, just don't fire.
Yeah.
Don't, you know, obviously if we're in front of it, sure, fire away and kill us. We were stupid for being in front of it. But like, if the enemy's too close to us, just don't fire.
I fucking nailed that orbital strike on that bitch.
Got the bug breach.
Reloading!
Oh
Oh,
no.
there's a bug breach still coming. Never mind.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh Jesus! Oh god! You put it on a bug. Somehow the bug that it was on, it survived.
Nah, we're fine. That's it. They're all dying. They're all in the fire, just dying. Settle flame.
Good guy.
Not all dying. Everybody in, everybody in.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Everybody in, get it, get it. Get it. Yeah, get it. Desunoto, what are you doing? Desunoto, dive. Yeah.
Oh, the wrong person.
Nobody ever announced who they were, so I just, whatever, I don't care. Honestly, I was guessing based on their playing, and I thought that was the most noobiest one of the group, so that's, I'm sorry, Genesis. Highest level, maybe the worst looking player.
I look that bad?
I mean, you look like, gameplay-wise, I did not look at your outfit or anything. I was just like, based on how you're playing, I'm like, that's Desunoto. I knew the green one was Kevin.
That bad?
The green one was Kevin. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that.
But yeah. I played that bad?
You were in this match. I think. Yeah.
What the?
Hey, this game's great. I'll tell you what it's not great for, a podcast platform. You know what I mean? I'm glad we gave it a shot. We'll just talk on the ship.
Yeah, we can talk on the ship, no problem.
But, wow, look at all those samples we brought.
That's a lot of samples.
I brought none of them.
Yeah, we know. But,
I'm
I'll tell you what, if you're not talking, I was...
times.
Okay, hold on a second. I was killed by bugs after everybody left, and then I was like, okay, whatever. I don't want to cut anybody off. And then I was killed by Jesus Christ, Kevin. Kills.
What?
My accuracy 75%.
Yeah, well, I freaking was the only one taking out the nests.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. Kevin was off doing his own thing. Desunoto and Genesis were kind of in a group. I died, and then I had to keep trying to get my backpack, and then I got my backpack, and then I was immediately killed by Desunoto. And then I got my backpack again, and then I was killed by Genesis, and then I went to go get my backpack, and then Kevin killed me with one of his bombs, and then I was like, whatever, I'll just call in a backpack. I had like 30 seconds left, so I had to wait. I finally call in my backpack, and I go to pick up my samples that I dropped, and I'm killed by Desunoto again. And I'm like, alright. There was literally a point where I was just like, alright, whatever. I ended up getting all my shit, so I had like 4 backpacks on the ground at this point. Like it was so stupid how many like guns I had. It was so dumb. It was so dumb. I called in a resupply that I never even used because I was killed and I was blown away from it miles away.
Oh,
like,
that's why that resupply was untouched in that one area I went in.
Okay,
that makes sense. That makes total sense.
And then Desunoto, I don't know what you killed me with, because we were both looking into a hole, or Genesis, I don't know, whoever I was looking in a hole with. Then and then all of a sudden I just exploded, and I'm like, nobody even threw anything in this hole. What happened? And then, props to...
I was looking at that hole because I threw a grenade in there. I thought that was the hole you had to throw the grenade in. I forgot I have impact grenades, so if I throw it in there, it immediately explodes when it hits the floor, and I realized I killed the enemy.
Also, I have that health boost thing. What is that called? The booster where it's the vitality enhancement.
Yeah.
And your limbs don't blow off that much. Like, it's way harder to get them blown off. Kevin hit me so dead on with whatever the fuck he called. I lost all my limbs. There was literally just a chunk floating on my screen for the longest time. Because then I was like, okay, I need to be revived. Oh, this is going to take a second. Because Kevin was on his gun, and then Genesis, you were shooting. Then Desinoto died, and I'm like, I'm still dead. Still dead. So... yeah, this is fun, but also it's the main point of this game, talking to your team and telling them where you're throwing shit and what you're doing. Because I cannot tell
we did pretty
you.
well for even not communicating anything.
We did all right. We did all right. For level 4 too, that wasn't that bad. But
We could have also failed extraction. Like, thank God Kevin was there. He took care of all the other things around the area. I got the launch codes. I think I took out like. I helped with the ICYB, whatever the hell it's called, ICBM.
Yeah. I will say with that bomb that Kevin shattered all my limbs off. I don't know what other bugs you were trying to hit. There was literally nothing around me, but you got me. So, but yeah, and then Desinoto, I felt so bad because you were like, "Oops, sorry," and I was like, "It's okay, just keep going. Let Genesis talk about Nintendo." It was still fun, even though I was killed all those times by everybody. Like, I was like,
That's
whatever.
the thing with this game.
Whatever.
We can be going through the hardest time ever with this thing, and it's still fun. That's the whole thing.
What was it? Was it Saturday where I think it was Desinoto and Aeon? Is it Aeon? Say, what's your brother's name? Yeah, Ion. Whatever. The little one. He
Ion Television.
Ion Television. Thank you, Kevin. That's where detective stories are. But when we were playing, and then you killed me a bunch in that one mission, I was like, I'm not even mad, but I'll get you. And then the next mission starts up, and I just blast your face with a shotgun and kill you, and immediately revive you. That was very funny. I'm very happy with that moment. Thank you. So yeah, Helldivers 2. It's a special time. It's a lot of fun. Bad podcast platform. I don't think this is the one.
No,
you have to
look for a different one.
Yeah, you have to concentrate a little too much.
No, we'll look for something different.
So
I do want to get away from Minecraft. I think I solely agree
it's the logging into the Microsoft account. It's literally everything.
Annoying. It's really annoying with that. We'll probably have to talk offline and figure something out. The last week we've been just spending playing this game, and like we haven't even thought of like what other platform to use. We'll figure it out.
I'm glad we tried it, even though we had an idea that it wouldn't work.
Alright, everybody get moving out too.
I'm not getting moving out too.
Now listen.
Also, Kevin, that would be a nightmare.
It's a mindless game.
No, it's not.
Hear me out, right? What if we all get moving out too? We're all just sitting around in a house we're supposed to be emptying and just throwing shit out a window talking about how, Sony's state of play was, or Microsoft is now even an even shittier company, or whatever gaming news thing we're having. And we're just moving furniture. Oh, we should do that.
No. Absolutely not.
You see Power Wash Simulator getting a new DLC?
What'd you say, Desinoto?
You're like, oh.
No.
Adam, do you see Power Wash Simulator DLC?
No, I'm blind.
Oh.
I knew it.
If it doesn't have trophies, I don't want it.
I don't know if it does. Did they ever confirm?
Probably not. It's like a Warhammer thing. Also, I don't care. Like, the Power Wash DLC is so, like, not on my radar until they're like, hey, they're cheap and they have trophies. And then I go, okay, I'll do this. I'll punish myself for 4 hours. The game is so, like... The game is probably one of my least favorite simulators. I know I'm kind of in the minority on that. It was huge for a while. But every streamer who played it, they didn't finish it 100% like I did. They played, like, the main levels and then was like, okay, I'll come back for, like, something stupid. And then they do a stream where they just relax and talk and do a terrible job cleaning. So, Kevin watched me clean Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boys.
Mermalair.
Yeah, Mermalair. And he fell asleep, like, 20 minutes in. He was like, nah. He was like, wow, this actually looks pretty fun. Like, I'm glad I'm not playing, but like, you know, and then all of a sudden I just hear, and I'm like, yeah, it's about what happens with this game. So, all right, Microsoft.
Makes
Kevin,
sense.
you want to say something about it?
Kevin, what you got?
Okay, so Microsoft, right? They come out, right, and they're all like, "Oh, guys, don't worry, we meant to do this."
We meant to do this, guys.
So, first of all, next Xbox. Oh man, it's gonna be the biggest technological leap you've ever seen. Yeah, my fucking ass. I don't know what the hell they're thinking they're gonna be able to do here, but you know, maybe it will be the biggest technological leap. Might be the biggest technological leap that they've ever had. But Microsoft, I got some news for you. All right, you make a product that a lot of the world uses. It's called Windows. All right. I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't know if you're familiar or not. But you make this thing called Windows. All right. And you go ahead and you're like, man, you know what'd be really cool? Putting games out on Xbox and PC. And it's like, yeah, you know, that would be kind of cool. And, you know, Xbox is a console designed by all of you. Yeah, that makes sense. So how does it take you 6 years for Halo Master Collection to fully release on Steam? Because your Xbox has nothing to do with the Windows architecture. Why? Couldn't tell you. It'd make your life a hell of a lot easier if it was somehow, oh man, if only you knew how to like make whatever operating system for the Xbox close enough to Windows. You could just port the game over real easy. It'd be a wild idea. But no, you couldn't even get it right with freaking Halo 2, where you decided we're going to launch games for Windows Live. What a success.
Helldiver.
You are the dumbest company because you could easily do this, but you just refuse to do it. I don't understand. But
So,
anyway,
a
biggest
quick thing with
technological. I'm
Halo.
not done. Biggest technological leap. I'm on the stage now, and I'm telling you, get off. So that's the biggest technological leap. But now they're like, hey guys, guess what? We're gonna start releasing some Xbox exclusives on other consoles. They're gonna be games nobody freaking wants. It's for maybe Hi-Fi Rush, but we're gonna put them on other consoles because you know we're gonna develop on other platforms. That's bullshit. I call your bluff. You're putting random games on other consoles to show people, hey, here's what our Xbox exclusives were like. And then, when this next system comes out, Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive launch title bundled up with this console, and you're going to then force everybody back because you're going to stop releasing on everything else.
That is an interesting thought process there.
Reminder.
I did
signs of
not think of
disloyalty
that.
should be
I
reported
just
to the
figured they're
democracy
just giving
officer.
up with it and they're done.
I'm sorry, you can now go on the stage. I'm
No,
done.
no,
I broke
just...
the mic.
I was just gonna say about Halo, right? I see a bunch of posts coming up with Halo again about how the Forge mode is coming in or something. Some mode is being dropped in this. The Battle Royale mode, sorry. The Battle Royale mode. Didn't that get dropped?
Battle Royale mode?
I was gonna say, didn't that just get dropped a little while back? I don't know,
I've never even
last
heard of
year
this.
sometime?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought it was already done. Are they now dropping this mode again?
No, I don't believe they've ever done a battle royale. They did that one failed mode in Halo 5, I think it was, where there was like a massive battle on like a map that was reminiscent of the Silent Cartographer from Halo 1. It was really bad.
Hello.
People flocked to it when it was new, and then it faded into obscurity. So there you go.
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand this because it's... I don't know.
So real quick, just to clarify
Yes.
something for Genesis here. The Battle Royale, you can play. It's a mod. It's only on PC. And it might actually be in that Forge thing. Because the other one is rumored to have been canceled. Last reported on in January. No other word. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. So it's player-created content.
Okay, yeah, because I was seeing it come... So it was popping up on Reddit, it was popping up on NeoGAF, and I was like, why is this popping up again? I thought this was already released, or whatever they were talking about. the Forge mode is what I was maybe thinking of. But
Forge has
I
been
know-
a thing for a while. Yeah, that was Halo 3.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Forge
That's all
was
I wanted
great.
to add to that because I saw that and I was like,
I think it was.
what is
It
that?
might have been late 2 or 3.
It might have been late 2, or it came
I
with
think it was 3.
or
I think it
shortly
might have
after.
just been 3. I don't know.
God, I don't remember. I know when it first dropped, everybody was like super excited, but then everybody got in and they were like, "Oh, you can't do fucking anything with this," and then eventually it became something good.
Yeah, people started making cool ass shit. God, how many times I've played Warhog Jenga? Oh, so many times. So many times.
Didn't they do something similar to Rocket League before Rocket League was a thing?
Yeah, they did.
I thought they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a bunch of shit in there. It's great.
But
I
don't know, man.
I will say I disagree
like
with
the-
you on your point, though, Kevin.
All right.
why?
Because no. I mean, hey, it could go either way. You could be right, I could be wrong, but like,
Oh yeah, no.
I just disagree only because Microsoft will never be happy with how many consoles or how many games, or they'll never be happy with sales. So their idea and what they believe currently is Game Pass, and Elder Scrolls 6 might not be exclusive. You can only buy it. Hey, it comes with a console. No, I think it'll be exclusive to Game Pass only. I think the big thing that they're doing over the next 5 to 10 years is getting out of selling games physically at all, and maybe even digitally eventually. And they will just release games on Game Pass. And then the rest of the games, they can go to other consoles if they want or whatever. But they're testing it out because they're like, hey, Hi-Fi Rush, it cost, I don't know, $30 million to make. It's on Game Pass. Hey, it's pretty good for us, but if we then put it out somewhere else at $40 or $30, we can get money from that. If that only sells like 10,000 copies, who cares? We'll make our printing money back. Or we'll make our R&D cost to get it over imported. Like, I always think, and I still do, that Game Pass is the answer. And after their announcement last week, because we didn't really talk about their announcement because it was on Thursday and our podcast was on Tuesday.
That's why I thought we were talking today.
Yeah. So I everything I said about their announcement was basically true. That it was just going to be, hey, we're putting some games out. Like, it doesn't mean we're stopping making games. It doesn't mean anything. It's just we're putting other games other places because we see the possibility, and Sony's doing that too, starting with PC. And maybe sometime from now I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to piss off Genesis, but like, they might do that in the future. The only one who
just don't
doesn't
see
really
that.
have to do that right now is Nintendo.
I just don't see that as a thing, just because, like, Microsoft, the thing with them, and I heard the whole podcast with Phil Spencer and whoever the hell was up there, Matt Booty and fucking Sarah or whoever, I don't know.
Sarah
who's
Bond.
Up there.
You got all their names.
You know, I heard the whole thing, and I heard whoever the interviewer was. I think she was also part of Xbox. It's the Xbox podcast, so they're all Xbox employees, whatever. They were talking about how, you know, why pick these specific games? What's the strategy look like? You know, why choose this strategy to go along with now, and why the sudden change? It's just, it seems like a lot of just damage control to me when I'm listening to the podcast, and they're trying to justify the business decisions that they're making to put these games. And he made it a point to say during the podcast, he said, "Oh, it's not going to be Starfield. It's not Indiana Jones. That's not going anywhere else. Like the 4 games I'm talking about, I'll let the developers talk about themselves." Everybody made speculative thoughts, and a lot of people was like, "Oh, it's probably Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush," because he did say like it was like 2 smaller games, 1 bigger one, and something else he said. And it's just, the comments this man continues to make just don't. You know, a lot of people call him like a hypocritical person, because a lot of things he say just backfire on him because he said things that contradict things that he said before. But a lot of it just sounded like damage control. He's just saying, "Oh, we're making, you know, we've always been in the business to make these great games and make sure that they're on a system where, or we're the leading platform where everybody can come together and everybody can play together and do all these different things. Bro, if you were gonna do that, why are you holding Starfield back? Why would you hold, what do you call it? Any of your other Xbox exclusives back? Put them on all the other consoles. Then why hold them back? If your goal is to make, you want to be the leader, the platform leader, for everybody to be. No, it doesn't matter what system they're on. Doesn't matter what they're doing. They can all play together on Xbox games. Then don't hold those games back. You know. And then I think somebody asked him, or the lady asked him, "Oh, well, what does that mean if you bought a Series X or a Series S?" You know, and he's like, "Oh, no, it doesn't change that you bought those. We appreciate people who did, and we want people to continue to have those because we want those to continue to be the hubs where you play your Xbox games on." But then he goes on in the same sentence to say, "But we also want everybody else to enjoy Xbox games, and we see how the industry has changed, and everybody needs to have these games available everywhere, so that no matter what you're doing, what platform you're on, what you're playing on, you have access to all the Xbox games that you want." And it's like that just doesn't make any sense. I don't think they have a direction that they want to go in anymore. They don't know what they want to do. They're just in this like limbo of like, we believe in Game Pass, we want to sell consoles, but we also want to put our games everywhere because they're not making enough on the Xbox. I mean, the PlayStation has outsold this thing fucking 2-1, and whoever has Game Pass is on a PC who also owns a PlayStation, or they have an Xbox, sure. They know their games aren't selling to the degree that they want them to sell. So instead of sugarcoating this and saying, "Oh yeah, some games will go, some games won't," nah, bro, just fucking be honest with people and be like, "Yeah, we fucked up. Like we're done out of the hardware scene. This is not our game anymore. We are going to be a developer for developing all these games for studios we bought. We're going to be this massive developer. We're just going to continue to put everything on everything else. You know, you can get your Starfield, your Elder Scrolls, your what's the other Bethesda game that people fucking like so much? The Fallouts, all that on your PlayStation, just published by Xbox." It's just so much damage control and so much sugarcoating for me. I listened to the whole podcast and I was like, this is stupid. This is sad. This is dumb. I don't know why he's... At least, yes, Sony is putting their games on PC. They put it on PC because they realize that there is this section of people that will continue to be PC only. They want to play their Sony games. They're just not going to get a PS5. That is sales for them. Their PC port, you know, they're putting it there so that they can monetize on those sales. Not because those games have not made enough, but they can continue to monetize on those. I don't ever see Sony putting a PlayStation game on anything but a PlayStation or a PC.
Announcement system test.
That is just
freedom,
not
democracy,
their philosophy, and they've
liberty,
continued to stick with that philosophy that they've had. They're not going to buy into the Game Pass philosophy.
Test
Obviously, they've reiterated that 100 times during this generation. That we're not putting the games on premium. We're not putting it on extra for day one. Like, oh, if you want,
They can't afford that.
Well, it's not profitable to them. And that's
They can't afford it. They've said they literally can't afford doing that.
Yeah, because it's not sustainable. I don't know how the fuck they're... I don't know. I mean, besides Microsoft just being a fucking $1 trillion company, it's just not a sustainable model.
They try, maybe.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Lay off 1,900 people immediately after.
Also,
Yeah,
real
exactly.
crazy how a few years ago we would be like, Sony will release games on PC every like 2 years. They'll never have day and dates, and then as we get closer, they'll have day and dates. And now they're never going to release games on other consoles, even though they already have. But they were forced to with one of those.
MLB is the only example that I can think of.
Yeah, but they have.
Freedom be
Yeah,
with you,
but it's
Helldivers.
MLB.
And that's
Of course
actually
they didn't
something
get
they
released.
kind of consider a live service because that game has microtransactions and stuff.
There have like the same quote that I know you clarified the other night, like Phil Spencer saying, "Oh, if you put Helldivers on Xbox as well, who's benefiting from not having it on Xbox and it only being PC and PlayStation?" Like, he gets called out for those comments that he makes. I know there was more context to the comment.
Yeah, I mean, it's the internet. What do you expect? But also, I get why people are upset at that comment.
Yeah, because he does these stupid things to himself. I'm so sick of him.
That's the thing about his comment. He
bro.
acknowledges he does it himself.
Why say it and acknowledge it though? Why the fuck say it in the first place?
So you can then get the CEO of PlayStation to be like, hey, yeah, we do it too. Maybe one day they can talk about it and stop doing it. That's his goal. His goal is to literally either own everything in the games industry or be everywhere. But Sony won't ever put Game Pass on PlayStation.
No.
And Xbox will keep trying. They'll keep probably trying to buy Nintendo, like Phil Spencer in that emails that leaked said. Like, it's just what they do. It's their companies. They just keep going.
I think he needs to go.
Phil Spencer?
I disagree.
I don't think
Phil Spencer.
If I was an Xbox fan, I would be very happy with Phil Spencer right now.
I don't know how you would be.
There's no reason to be mad at him.
He's a contradicting idiot. He just continues to do this over and over to himself. I don't care what.
First of all,
what goal
he talks to
people.
He talks to the Xbox community all the time. He's a fan of gaming, and that's very clear. Jim Ryan was barely ever a fan, and it's so obvious. And he supports the industry in so many ways. Backwards compatibility is huge, and then also Game Pass is still a fantastic deal. And how they keep pushing it is great. If you have an Xbox and don't have Game Pass, I'm confused on your life, unless you don't think there's a time, like you can't get enough time out of it. Like, sure, maybe, but like, come on. If you're playing enough games, like, get it. Like, I would not be upset at Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer has turned Xbox around since that disastrous E3 in 2013. And
God, I think they haven't changed since the disastrous E3. I think they're still in the same position they were. They just bought a bunch of companies.
You know that's not true.
No, I would say that I think that's true. The Xbox Series X and Series S have both failed, just like the One, just like the One X, just like the One S.
It's
just
you say they
no
failed.
Recovering from that.
They failed in your eyes comparatively to PlayStation, but to Xbox, they're doing really well. Their gaming is profitable for them. It's doing well according to them. But they're weird with numbers and stuff. But
okay, so another comment he pulled when he was in the interview. Oh, the industry didn't do well last year. We had all these amazing games come out for the year of 2023. But the industry didn't do well. No, Phil, the industry, it's not the industry, it's your fucking industry.
According to PlayStation, the industry didn't do well last year either.
But PlayStation didn't have any fucking giant ass 1,900 layoffs like that.
I saw, yeah, well, they did have layoffs, so they laid off, they closed the studio and everything.
Okay, they closed the studio. Those same people, I believe, are still working in different studios for PlayStation. It's not like they're fucking shuttering 1,900 fucking people out.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's the whole other topic.
I know there's an acquisition. I understand that they bought a company. That's gonna happen. Fat's gonna get cut off the sides of it. That's just what happens when you do acquisitions. I'm sorry, Adam. Go ahead.
No, yeah, no, hey, no, you're not wrong about that, and that it sucks. It's gross. I hate it. And the FTC wants to sue them or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't even matter.
They
should never allowed.
I saw that.
They shouldn't. Whatever. Not important. I'm not even going back into that conversation again. We're already past that. But like, I get where you're coming from. But everything about Xbox as a PlayStation fan, I saw a beautiful chart, and I wish I could fucking find it again. And it talked about console gaming and how much it has grown over the past 20 years. and it was talking about generations, and it was like the PS3 360 generation, there are 150 million consoles. The PS4 Xbox One generation, there were 150 million consoles, and now this generation, it's expected to be like 160 or something like that. So it's increasing
So
like
growth.
10 million every year, but that's not fast enough for companies. They need more. They need way more. And
Crazy.
PlayStation sold 21 million PS5s last year. 21 million. That
And
is
they
an
put their
insane
forecast
number.
down.
That broke every record for PlayStation. It is just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And it's so annoying how they were like, yeah, we wanted to sell 25, and we missed that, so guess what? We lost 10 billion in our share evaluation. And also, we've realized the live servicing's not going to work out for us. We're losing a lot of money. Everything's delayed. You're not going to get a new first-party game until late 2025, or you're not going to get an
New
old first-party
existing-
game, an established franchise game,
So
like
Yeah.
God of War or Spider-Man,
yeah.
until after 2025, Q1 2025. It's like, which company is doing great right now? Sony, it seems like they're doing great, but every time they talk, they're like, we're sad, we're poor, Xbox is bigger. And when Xbox talks, they're like, nobody likes us. Like, what? Meanwhile, Nintendo's like, hey, you want a fucking cooking farming simulator? This time you get to cook your dad. Like, what? I don't want to play that. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, it makes literally no sense about
It's Cook Genesis.
how anything works. It makes no
You gonna
sense.
cook me?
And then it's not only gaming either. We've talked about this before. It's like, inflation, but also profits are higher than ever, but we got to lay off people. It's like, what is happening? Money's fake. I saw a comedian, he was like, how come we turn the stock market on every day? Like, why do we do that? We've created this horribleness for ourselves. If we don't like the stock market, just keep it off. Just nobody owes money. Turn it off. And I'm like, if you don't think about it hard, that's very funny. But at the same time, it's just like, it's all stupid. It's all stupid. Microsoft sucks. PlayStation kind of sucks. I heard there's a rumor of an Astrobot game coming out before 2025, though. So, I mean, I don't know how that's not an established franchise. I don't know, Jeffy Grubb. But, like,
So
come on. Come on.
that comment of the established franchise, like they got Stellar Blade coming, they got FF7 Rebirth coming. They
You're
have
naming
other things
games
that
that
are
aren't
coming soon.
first-party games.
I mean, okay, right.
We'll talk about this every time.
Established for first parties, right? So there are new IPs. that
Santa
could
Monica,
potentially be
Naughty
released
Dog.
this year.
Where are they?
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
We're not gonna see a God of
exactly.
War. We're not gonna see a Last of Us. But
What
there
about
are
the
other
other
things
thing
we
that
may
Cory
not-
Barlog's been working on since 2018?
That one we could probably see.
Yeah,
That one we could see.
yeah.
That one
There's
we
a
could
rumor
see.
of its name because they fucking trademarked a long ass sci-fi name or something.
Well, what's the name?
I don't remember. It was like Hell Masters
Oh.
of the Ring Down in the Galaxy of Nor or something like that. It was something weird. It was too long. And I'm like, what is this, Horizon Zero Dawn? Like, get out of here.
Yeah, we'll see those things happen, right? We'll see that come across our.
Will we, though?
I mean, according to what the forecasts will look like for them, right? We're not going to see any established IPs be released this year. We're instead going to see the new projects that they've been working on.
I will
Like
be
Fair
honest with you.
Games.
I will be honest with you though, that
Sure.
the guy that Hiroki Totoki, I think his name is, that doesn't. It sounds like I'm doing a racism, but I'm pretty sure that's what his name is. Yeah, isn't that his name? The acting
Yeah, it
CEO
is,
of PlayStation. Okay, thank you.
Sounds
He
like I'm doing a racism.
it sounds like something some board member in the 70s would make up for a guy's name.
Hiroki Totoki's out there
But
selling
he's
Japanese SIM cards.
had a lot of comments about PlayStation, like a lot of honest Phil Spencer like comments, where he's like, "Hey, we've made some investments that I'm not proud of. Like, we need to get our first parties under our thumb. Our budgets are inflating. They have been over the last year. Spider-Man cost way too much for what came out, is what most people are saying about that game." For 20
It did
hours
cost
of content,
$300.
it cost $300 million. Like, why did that cost that much? And then Helldivers 2 probably cost, what, $11.86? And it has like the best cape physics in the world. Like what? Fucking. I love Spider-Man 2. It's a goddie for me, and I can't wait for the new game plus in March. But like, it's just they have to get things under control, and they're not still. And it's been literally years since they first started talking about that. And Microsoft is going through the exact same thing, but they're just talking about it in a different way. And they're like, we need to keep growing. We want. What did they say? We have 175 million active players in the Xbox ecosystem because they're counting all the people on PC that log into like all their stuff. That's not people who pay for anything. That's because they have 35 million Game Pass people, and that includes Game Pass Core, which used to be Xbox Live Gold. 35 million. That's not a lot.
No.
And
it sounds like a lot of inflation on numbers. Again, like I'll go back to what I was saying before. It sounds like a lot of damage control because it sounds like they're taking, and a lot of the companies doing this nowadays, where they're just taking these numbers and they're fucking making shit up and saying, yeah, this is we have this and we have that and we have this, and it's like, no, you're just taking these numbers that were previously reported as something else and now changing the name so that this looks like it's something beneficial to you.
Okay, I'm going to give Microsoft the benefit of the doubt on the damage control, only because I think you are correct. A lot of this is damage control because it leaked. I would love to see a world where this didn't leak and how they would reveal it. I don't know if it would be tomorrow at the Nintendo partnership event. I don't know if it would be somewhere else, but I would have loved to see the world in which that didn't leak and how they would actually announce this. Because that podcast that they were like, we've had this plan.
Garbage.
Fuck off.
Garbage.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You weren't going to announce it on a podcast. What are you in the podcast business now? What are you going to sell me MeUndies to keep the Xbox platform afloat? No, thank you.
Ooh.
You're telling me I can buy a Factor meal if I put in code Philly Spence? I'm not doing that, Xbox. Like, come on. Come on. Brought to you by Audible. Get out of here. like, come on.
Helldivers.
There was a rumor of an internal
Purple
memo
mattress,
that said that this was planned for the summer of this year. So it was planned since last summer or the summer before that, and that this was the announcement that was going to happen in the summer of 2024, which would have shaped the next like 2 to 3 years of Xbox until their next console was revealed. This was rushed, obviously, yes, because of the leaks that started to come out for all that. But I think in the scenario that you're stating, I think we would have gotten an E3 level event for them to come out and give us a roadmap of like the next 2 years of Xbox. Kind of like how they did that. Remember they did that one showcase for Redfall where, hey, every game on this thing is going to come out in the next 12 months, and it never did?
Yeah, how could I forget the 12-month E3 that some games that were shown there are still not out?
No.
Yep.
So
Silk Song was there, guys. Silk Song.
Forgot about
Still not out.
Everyone does, and then they remember it, and then they go, "Oh, I really like the other one," and then they forget about it again. It's gone. But also, where's Little Nightmares 2? I don't even care for it. Where is it?
It's out. Oh no, Little Nightmares 2 is out. You're talking about 3.
Yeah.
Is that the one that was at the PlayStation thing?
No, that's Little Devil Inside.
Little Devil Inside. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
very different game.
Different game.
Well, it's got Little, Kevin. It's the same game. You know what I mean?
We know that.
you're
We
right,
know
you're
that
right.
one.
Little Big Planet. Pretty sure that's in the same franchise. Don't worry about it.
So far,
Before I forget
that's the
about
one.
it. Oh.
That. I'm sorry, Kevin. Go ahead.
No. Your Hiroki Totoki or whatever comment made me think. Yeah, made me think back to freaking what the hell, the movie, the Big Short.
Oh yeah.
Freaking Ryan Gosling's character is like, this is my quantitative Chang or whatever. And he's like, actually my name is Alan and I'm American.
That's a good reference. I can see why. I'm American. I'm like, what?
He just likes to say that thing. What a movie.
What a film. Ryan Gosling has been funny for years and we didn't even realize.
I know.
No, we realize.
This guy is too. Come on, baby.
One day. Destino, do you have any thoughts about Microsoft?
The pieces of shit.
Oh.
I said, you're not Desunoda.
That's what's in my people in the morning.
What?
I mean,
What?
This is also the direction I thought they were going to go in, where they're spreading it out, but also selling their own hardware. But I didn't really expect them to keep anything too, like how they're keeping Starfield and Indiana Jones specifically.
There was another comment after that, but yeah.
Didn't really make sense to me as to why they're keeping those for now, or
testing
how
it.
long, or I guess that's one thing. They could just be testing it to see how it goes.
Yeah, guys, it's not gonna sell.
They'll release it anyway for everything else. And at that point, the new Elder Scrolls probably will be on everything, and then
Call of Duty will transfer over to Xbox only.
I'll tell you what, though, right now.
Good, they can have it.
Sea of Thieves, I am interested in, but if they're like, connect your fucking Microsoft account, I'm not that interested. I'm not that interested, guys. I will literally kill myself if I have to connect that thing to one more fucking thing in my entire life. I want to blow my brains out.
Introducing the Microsoft Honda. Just link up your Microsoft account.
Yeah, Sony's with Honda.
Oh, alright. I'm sorry. I picked the first company I could think of.
Microsoft.
Toyota.
No.
Yeah, that's a direct
Ford.
Microsoft
No, they'd go with American company. Come on.
Oh man, the Ram Microsoft truck.
Play your Xbox while you're driving.
While you're going off-roading. You can feel the rumble of the video game and the road.
Real life haptics.
They have that with Tesla right now. You can play Steam in your Tesla, the Cybertruck.
Oh yeah.
It's not Steam, isn't it? Like just only some games?
No, it's like Steam. I thought you could bring up. I know Netflix is there.
Also, first, real quick, if you bought a Tesla, if you bought a Cybertruck, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. The end. Like, at that point, you're just sucking a dick. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you like the Tesla car, hey, it's one of the best electric cars out there. You know? But if you bought that ugly ass truck that literally looks like it's made to block wind, in order to, like, what are you doing? You're getting, stupid. So stupid. I'm sorry. It's bulletproof. So the fuck what? Nobody's shooting at you. Nobody cares about you.
Nobody's shooting at you.
You can't even find women to shoot your sperm at. What are you talking about? Who's shooting at you, you fuck? Get out of here.
No.
You fucking incels. You fucking, you know what I mean? Who's that truck for? Trumpers would probably like it, but it's electric. So how can they roll coal at fucking libtards? You know what I mean? Kevin gets it. Makes no sense. Everyone's stupid. That thing is so ugly and dumb. And it literally looks like somebody fucked up and forgot to paint something and also forgot to shape it. Like,
put a few boxes together.
The reason I don't really like electric cars and how they look is because a lot of them are like so rounded and they just look like the clean SpongeBob, and I don't like the look of that.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, and I don't like and I hate that so much. But they have to do that because if they have a little bit of panel facing the wind and there's resistance, then it lowers the distance it can go by like too much, and they're like, we need it more efficient. But for some reason they were like, let's fucking grab tinfoil, push it into a ball, and then add 18 more 1,000 pounds of tinfoil, and then hey, it's a truck. Also, it's bulletproof, kind of, I guess. Like, fuck off. Ugh.
No, you know who's buying that truck? The Apple Vision Pro people, because every single time I see that truck, there's somebody in the driver's seat with a fucking Apple Vision Pro.
Okay, I will say, that looks like a great time for when you're shitting. I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, "Hey, I got this, so I can sit on the top of a mountain while I'm taking a shit." And then you see their view, and you're like, "This is crazy. This is crazy." Do they try to wipe with that on? Like, what's going on?
So
Does
let
the
me
board-
explain. You see your feelings on the Tesla Cybertruck? Whoever bought an Apple Vision Pro, you guys are the biggest fucking idiots on the face
I don't
of the
think so for
fucking
that
earth.
one. I don't think so for that one. I'd defend them.
How do you defend them? But you're
Because I see the technology in the future, and this is the
okay.
stepping stone.
Let me no. Let me explain to you something. Okay, let me explain two things to you. First of
Cybertruck
all,
makes no fucking sense.
No. So, the technology that you're talking about, Galaxy did that back in 2016. Well, sorry, 2012. Welcome to fucking 12 years ago, dumb fucking idiots. The only difference is that you had to put a fucking phone in there and didn't have to pay $3,500 fucking dollars to do that.
Yeah, but
right?
it looks like it works way better than that, and I've seen some reviews, and it does. So.
Okay. All right.
Again,
So, second-
it's more about
second.
the future technology and not so much
It-
about the actual product.
there
The Cybertruck
is
goes
literally-
nowhere. All right.
There is
Goes
literally
nowhere.
no future there is no future technology in that except for an OLED screen that shows you a fucking creepy version of your eyes looking at somebody through the fucking goggles, so you can look like you're staring at them as you're trying to look at all the porn you're trying to look at on this thing. Oh, by the way, you can't view porn on it, so a lot of people returned it because you can't view the fucking porn that you want to watch on it.
I'll tell you what. Once you can view porn, the other thing's going to take off because porn typically leads the way in technology.
The other thing, a lot of the tech
Fun
that they're
little
talking
fact.
about is just accessibility technology that they've had since 2018. So all these phones, like their watch started this whole like gimmick of essentially using the hand gestures. You can turn on hand gestures on any Bluetooth and GPS gyrometer enabled watch that there is to be able to do the same shit that you do on something like that. So there's no fucking technology going into the future other than a giant OLED screen in front of you trying to imitate a fucking projector. There's no actual fucking stupid tech in this absolutely horrendous piece of tech for $3,500 fucking dollars. Stupid fucking Apple fanboys. I hope you fucking die in a hole.
I hope you're. Hey,
fucking person out there.
hey, real quick. I hope they're hit by Cybertrucks.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
One goes to jail, one goes to hell.
I love it. I love it because the more we fall into this shit, the worse this world is looking. Oh my god.
The
I'm all for AI.
person
You-
in the Cybertruck goes to hell. They'd probably die if they got into an accident because those things don't look safe.
I
They look like a
thought
fucking.
I thought I seen a video of one of them crashing and they weren't too bad.
They weren't too
Because
bad.
of the way
Love that. Love that
because of the way-
description.
Listen, what I mean is because of the way the truck is.
Oh
The
yeah,
damage
yeah.
sustained
They're
with
real.
the
They're
chassis.
really strong. So the jaws of life, real tough to get in them. And I don't know about. I don't know if you've ever saw Teslas. Hey, they're great cars. They crash. That battery sometimes is fucked. So guess what? You're in your own death cage.
Yeah.
So.
Batteries explode. That's not good.
Well, not as bad. I will want to point that out. Batteries don't explode as much unless somebody really fucked with it. So.
I mean, if you get into a head-on collision, you hit where the battery is. It's a lithium-ion battery, so puncturing it just makes it explode.
It doesn't always
That's
make it
funny.
explode. They have a lot of safety features now for a lot of them. The exploding batteries is typically a software malfunction. It's a whole thing.
I agree with you on that. I'm just talking about lithium-ion batteries in general. If you puncture one, they explode.
Yeah, not in cars.
No, they're the same lithium-ion battery in cars. I understand.
They're not
they
the
have
same
safety
lithium-ion batteries in cars.
measures. Yes, they're just
No,
bigger
they're not.
versions of them.
No, they're not. They are not.
They're not nickel-cadmium batteries. They are the same lithium-ion battery, which is why they degrade over time, which is the problem that electric cars have, where they tell you don't charge over 80%. Trust me, I would understand that. I have an electric fucking vehicle.
Sir,
They're the same-
sir, I have no electric vehicle. I trust you. I don't actually at all. I know that because I watch a lot of information and read a lot of shit, and a lot of my job is working with those. I'm aware
I
of the
don't trust you,
rules
actually.
of. Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Trust you. I trust everyone as far as I can throw them, except Kevin. Trust him implicitly. He tells me to jump. I say where, when, how high, and who.
Ooh.
Oh.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Anyway,
Kevin,
we
by the
went
way, I will
way
do
off
that
Now-
tomorrow. I will
Hold
jump
on
that
a
person
second,
for you.
right? How,
Yep.
I have one question for you. When you say jump how high when you're jumping a person, what are we talking about here? Is that how far up you are when you drop down?
Kevin, what do you want it to mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I will jump them into space and then mug them. I will jump them. You understand?
Okay.
And then
I'm here for
I
it.
will jumpstart their heart after they die from being in
Oh.
space.
Oh no.
And then I will push off their body and jump again. I don't know, man. I have a battery. Fuck off. I hear if you stab them, they explode. That'll work.
Good.
Anybody else have an opinion on Microsoft? Or Sony?
Crank 3.
Microsoft is just shit, man.
Kevin,
Microsoft
Crank 2 is high
stupid.
voltage. Like, we don't. Crank 3 would just be a repeat if we're going by what we're talking about.
You know, I was confused about their sadness behind not selling as much. Was it not selling as much PS5s, right?
Yeah. For a second, I
Sony?
thought you were talking about
Oh.
Crank, and I was very confused on what the fuck you were talking about. Yeah. They were sad they only sold 21 million out of their projected
Yeah, I was
25.
confused. Oh, so they projected 25. Okay.
Yeah, they were like, we have a lofty goal of 25. We probably won't hit it, but we're gonna get close. Then they got to 21, and they're like, we thought we would hit it. We're so sad. It's like, what? The fuck?
And then that caused them to lose even more money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What is the point of that? I mean,
Yeah,
obviously they have to share their financials, but like,
If they said 20 million, like a normal projection, everybody would have been happy.
yeah.
But they were like, let's push for 25. We think we could do it. Oh, it didn't sell 6 million in the last quarter like we thought it would because of the holidays.
Yeah.
But now there's a rumor of a Pro coming out later this year that CNBC reported on.
Hell yeah, getting that pro.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming up.
I can't wait till they go, hey, Last of Us Part 2 remastered for the Pro.
Nah, it's gonna be called The Last of Us Part 2. That's it.
Hail Super Earth.
Square remaster.
No, just called The Last of Us Part 2.
Super Solid Deluxe Edition.
Now in liquid
No,
case.
it's Not
Now in
Super
liquid
Deluxe
case.
Edition.
Liquid case.
What a light up disc. RGB, baby.
Oh, yeah, I would buy that shit.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Light up case, light up disc. Oh my god. That'd be sick.
Desinoda's in his room just having a fucking
Cool.
dance party with all the lights.
That's a
Yeah.
Be great. When would you see the lights? Would your PlayStation just look like it's creepy? Just glowing like... I don't know why the lights are making that sound, but you get the idea.
that's the liquid cooling.
Yeah, that's liquid cooling. I love when people get stuff for consoles and they're like, I got it all liquid cooled. I got 18 fans on it, and everybody's like commenting on it, and they're like, this is worse. This is bad for it. You're covering the one port. What are you doing? Let it be. Clean it. Just clean your fucking console and it'll be fine. Just clean it. Clean it one time in your life, and you'll be okay, I promise. But, yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah, I would advise everybody to clean their PS5s.
I have a kit.
You
I
haven't
did.
done so.
I clean mine.
I did.
Fuck? What was that commercial?
Kevin, I don't know. I'm trying not to watch it, but every so often I glance up and I go, what's happening right now?
Don't
On the
sweat.
TV.
Don't just wash it. Live it.
I will say, I wish this had a table somewhere where we could sit. I would like to do it right here. Just sit on the ship and fucking do all the TV plays in the background.
kind of feel bad we're taking up server space for somebody.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I will
All
say
good.
that.
All good, man. Don't worry about it.
Were you going back in? I'm playing.
Let me see. What's the time? What are we at time-wise here?
12:27.
We're done.
All right.
Anybody else have anything to say? I don't have another letter. I can't shock everybody with something else. So. Wow,
Wait,
thank
around,
you.
Around. Hey.
Guys, if you
Man,
just
we can't do this right at all.
yeah, if you okay, hold on. Somebody stand. I'll show you how to do it. Somebody stand still. I'll show you how to do it. Not all of you, one person. Watch this. What the fuck?
Destroyer has
Oh,
left
he
squadron.
got it.
What happened?
Got it.
What happened to Genesis?
I got kicked.
Why?
I don't know. One of
It
y'all
said
kicked me.
kicked?
It was weird.
Who kicked him?
I don't know. I got tossed
I know,
out.
man.
I'm on my own now.
Okay, I invited you.
All right.
How the fuck?
Kicked
Why
out
would
of
it
the
kick
squad
you?
for being run around.
I don't even know how to kick anybody. Oh yeah, I do. I
don't
figured it out. I'm not gonna do that though.
Yeah, I'm stuck in this loading animation with my ship.
Oh my god.
It's all good. It's all good. We were gonna end this anyway. So everybody, thank
Yeah,
you
we were
again
gonna
for
play
tuning in
Helldivers.
for another
Yeah,
episode
we're
of Crafting a Chat. Yeah, we're gonna be busy. We're going back to Helldivers. I joined back in, so we're all
Yeah, it said you timed out and then you
Allied
joined.
Allied destroyer has
Uh,
left squadron.
tune in
Well,
next
you might
week.
as well leave the stream
probably
on.
Wait.
Allied
see us
destroyer
back
has joined
in. We could
squadron.
He
probably
joined in, now I'm alone. What the
Kevin
fuck?
returned to
You
civilian
just
life, it
watch
said.
play.
Kevin, why'd you return
I mean-
to civilian life?
I did.
It said you did.
Do we want to leave the stream on to play Helldivers, or we want to end the? This is.
Hell
I mean,
no.
this isn't part
No,
of.
we're turning that off.
Yeah.
No, you say
Yeah,
awful
alright.
things when you're mad.
Allied
You know.
destroyer has
End the
left
show. Come on.
squadron.
Alright, everybody, thank you for watching episode 181 of Crafting a Chat. We appreciate you watching. We'll go to twitch.tv/craftingchat. Find us on youtube.com/starting too late with 2 R's, 2 O's, 2 furious. And we'll see you next week. We'll have game scores. We'll have Jeopardy, Kevin? No, it's
I
way
won't
too
be
early.
ready. I'm sorry.
Way too early.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'll do that other game I was talking about, that Google one. I don't know.
there we
Who
go.
knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I probably won't do that. You know, I'm just tired. I'm not doing it. But yeah, we'll have something. So, why are you always over at this fucking computer? You stood there for like 45 minutes earlier. But all right,
up,
thank
lady?
you everybody for
What's up?
watching. Genesis, thank you for hosting. Desinoto, thank you for wrapping up your segment quickly today. Kevin, thank you for doubting Helldivers 2 as a podcast platform and being
fellow
absolutely
Helldivers
right
rage
about
against
that.
the enemy's
But
tyranny.
Genesis, thank you again for thinking of something else. We'll probably figure out it, or we'll just stand on the ship next time too. Who the fuck knows? Microsoft accounts suck. Ubisoft sucks. Apple Vision sucks. Tesla Cybertrucks, no thank you. I'd rather eat my dad's ass. Goodbye.